866 We Be Big. How did you say this name? Pablo?
Pablo?
You got it a B.
Pablo. I don't know. I
Is
think
it-
it should be a P. I put a B. Should be Pablo.
Is it Pablo? Is it Pablo?
Oh, Pablo.
Is it Pablo?
It is Pablo with a P.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put a B.
Pablo.
Speedy
Pablo.
spelled your name with a B, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right, Pablo.
Sorry about that, Pablo. So Pablo, you wanted to share with us that you are a legal immigrant to the United States. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. First off, good morning, and thank you for having me on the show. It's my first time calling, and it's a pleasure.
Our
be honest.
pleasure.
Thank you.
So when I was 22 years old, I had the chance to becoming a legal immigrant, and I came here to the States. Man, I didn't know the language, didn't know the culture, didn't know absolutely anything. And my stepdad, he's born and raised American. He showed me some tough love, and which I deeply appreciated. Now he was like, son, here we go. You got 90 days to get a job, save some money, learn the language, get a driver license, buy a vehicle, and get an apartment.
Goodness.
Wow, 90 days?
90 days.
And yes. And man, I felt that it was the biggest challenge that I ever went through my life.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. To be honest with you, I felt like just giving up, and I was like, man, screw it. I'm just going to go back down. I was born and raised in Costa Rica, which is in Central America.
Very familiar with it.
But anyways, the first thing that came to my mind was Mexican restaurant. I said, man, if I get a job in a Mexican restaurant, they're going to teach me a little bit of English. They're speaking Spanish. And I went out there, and I called the manager, and I said, man, I need a job. I will clean dishes. I will mop the floors, anything, but I really need a job. I mean, on desperation, you will do anything, you know. And the guy was kind enough to put me as a waiter, even knowing that I didn't know how to speak English. He put me with this. Yeah, I was like, what part you didn't understand, man? Like, I don't know how to speak. And he's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to put you with this girl, and she's going to teach you English, and it's going to teach you how to be a waiter. And I says, that sounds good. And, man, next thing you know, it's like the Billy Madison movie with Adam Sandler, you know. She's teaching me with the chalkboard and all that, and that's when I met my wife 11 years ago.
Wow, how about that?
Congratulations.
She was the lady teaching me how to speak English and how to do all that stuff. Eventually, I got comfortable, and I felt that it was time for me to raise the bar, and I moved into construction just to realize that I didn't know anything. It was back to zero because I'm coming from a metric system, and
Sure.
right here we have the standards.
Wow. Ooh, yeah, think about that.
And just kept going and keep endorsing, you know, keep doing my best, keep pushing forward. And 11 years back, I didn't know how to speak English, didn't know the language, didn't know anything. 5 years ago, I have the privilege to becoming a proud U.S. citizen. And the day that I was being sworn, the national anthem was playing, the flag was waving, and tears was coming down to my eyes because this is the greatest country in the world. And people don't realize that this is going down the drain, and once we go down that road, there ain't no turning back.
Wow.
I love Pablo. I love Pablo.
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 Let me tell you something.
Pablo. I love you, Pablo.
Yep. That's a reminder that we all needed. Thank you for that very much. Top of the hour.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba.